Welcome to Wobble Sunwire. Today we're talking about Wan Saiful's explosive warning to his own party leadership.
Yeah, things have definitely heated up over at Party Pribumi Bersatu, Malaysia.
Heated up is putting it mildly. It feels like it's gone from, internal tension to potentially a full-blown crisis. We've got a Supreme Council member, Wan Saiful, basically, holding a grenade and looking right at his own party leaders.
Daring them to pull the pin, essentially, if they keep pushing him, that is.
Exactly. And this grenade seems packed with some pretty damaging secrets. So today we're going to unpack this. What's the leverage? What's the loyalty angle? And what's this about a succession plan?
Well, it's a fascinating, almost textbook case of political defense, really. Wan Saiful made his statement right after facing the party's disciplinary committee.
So the timing was deliberate.
Oh, absolutely calculated. He was very specific. He said if the leadership exerts too much pressure, not just on him, but on others facing action too, there will be, and this is his phrase, unfavorable chain reactions.
Unfavorable chain reactions? That sounds ominous. What's he actually threatening to reveal? It's not just, minor stuff, is it?
No, not at all. This goes straight to the party's core, its integrity. He made two major claims. First, he said he knows who inside Bersatu has been secretly talking to political rivals.
Okay, that's already a big deal, accusing colleagues of disloyalty.
A very big deal. But the real kicker, the thing that really grabs attention, is the financial threat.
Right, the money. Tell us more about that. That seems to be the main weapon here.
It really is. His words were, quite direct. Something like, "We know who received millions of ringgit but haven't exposed them yet, so don't push too hard or there might be backlash."
Wow. Millions of ringgit. So he's not just defending himself, he's implying widespread financial misconduct.
He's implying knowledge of it
Hmm.
and suggesting he's willing to expose it if they corner him. Think about what that does.
It forces their hand.
Exactly. The leadership has to weigh it up. Do they discipline one member or risk a massive scandal involving potentially millions right when they need stability? He's essentially making himself too politically expensive to get rid of.
So the disciplinary action just grinds to a halt.
It creates enormous pressure for it to do so. It suggests, really, a deep level of internal distrust. Almost like, secrets of the currency of power within the party.
Which is quite a statement about the party's health. But, okay, here's the tricky part. He's making these huge threats, almost like blackmail. But at the same time, he's strongly arguing he's loyal to Bersatu. How does that work?
Well, he brings up the offers he apparently received to defect. He claims he got specific invitations, called them an olive branch, to jump ship to other parties.
He says he turned them down.
Insists he did. He said something like, "If I really wanted to accept that person's invitation, I would have done so last year." So he's framing it as proof of his commitment.
But is it just his word against, whoever? Or is there more to it?
This is where it gets interesting. He didn't just say it. He apparently submitted proof. Actual proof, videos, recordings, photos, to the Parliamentary Special Select Committee, the PSSC.
A PSSC. Okay, so it was formally investigated.
It was. And the PSSC looked into his statements made in Parliament about this offer. Their finding was that he wasn't misleading Parliament.
So the PSSC essentially confirmed that the offer did happen.
It validates his account, yes.
Yeah.
That a real offer was made, and by implication that he was in a position to reject it.
Right. So he rejected a verified offer last year. Now he brings it up just as he's under pressure. So for you listening, what do you think? Does that rejection prove genuine loyalty? Or is bringing it up now just a smart way to boost his value and remind everyone he had options?
It's definitely a power play. He's signaling, look, others wanted me, but I stayed, so treat me better. But it also begs the question, who exactly is putting this pressure on him? Is it the whole party?
Well, he was quite clear about that, wasn't he? He said he wasn't attacking the whole institution. His fire seems focused on one person.
Datuk Seri Azman Ali, the Secretary General.
Yes. A very strategic move, wouldn't you say, to single out the SecGen.
Highly strategic. It isolates the target. It avoids a direct confrontation with the party president, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, at least initially, while aiming at the person likely overseeing the disciplinary process itself. Azman Ali is the operational head in that sense.
And the way he went after Azman Ali, it wasn't just policy disagreements, was it? It felt much more personal.
Oh, incredibly personal and provocative. Wan Saiful brought up Azman Ali's very public, very controversial 2019 male sex video scandal.
He brought that up again.
Yes, and didn't just mention it. He claimed it was genuine, a major escalation. And then following that, he stated publicly that Azman Ali is, quote, no longer suitable to be a leader in Bersatu.
So attacking his past and his present suitability, that's quite direct. And he also mentioned something about tactics being used against him.
He did. He talked about black operations or smear tactics, basically accusing factions within the party of using social media, likely anonymous accounts, to attack members.
Standard political infighting tactics, perhaps.
Maybe, but he contrasted it with his own approach. He insisted he follows regular procedures. He tried to take the high ground, positioning himself as someone playing by the rules.
Except, of course, when the rule involves publicly questioning the Secretary General's suitability based on past scandals.
Precisely. It's a careful balancing act, following procedures, except when it suits him to bypass them for a direct attack on leadership.
Okay, so let's piece this together. We have the financial threat to stop the pressure. We have the loyalty claim, backed by the PSSC finding. We have the focused attack to undermine the Secretary General, Azmin Ali. Where does this all lead? Does it stop there?
No, this seems to be leading towards the very top, toward the party president, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin. Well, Wan Saiful admitted something else significant. He admitted collecting sworn affidavits from division chiefs during the recent General Assembly.
Affidavit from division chiefs. That usually sounds like someone's trying to build support for a challenge, doesn't it?
It often does. Collecting sworn statements is a serious move in party politics. It signals organized backing or organized discontent.
So was he trying to overthrow Muhyiddin?
He explicitly denied that. He was very clear, apparently, that the affidavits were not meant to oust the president.
Then what was the point? Why collect them?
According to Wan Saiful, the goal was different. It was to pressure Muhyiddin Yassin to clarify his succession plan.
So it wasn't about removing Muhyiddin now, but forcing him to lay out the future leadership pathway.
That seems to be the stated aim. It shifts the focus, you see. It's not just Wan Saiful defending himself anymore. It becomes a larger question about the party's future direction, prompted by him.
So it's a challenge, but framed as a call for clarity rather than a coup. Backed, of course, by the unspoken threat of those financial secrets if things don't go his way.
Exactly. You put all the pieces together. The blackmail threat stops the immediate bleeding. The loyalty claim builds his credibility. Attacking Azmin weakens the enforcer. And the affidavits pressure the president on succession. It's all one sort of integrated strategy.
A high-stakes defensive maneuver that's turned into an offensive play for future influence.
Pretty much. It shows how cornered politicians can weaponize internal issues to fight back, challenging the whole leadership structure in the process. The core fight here seems to be about who controls Bersatu's future.
It really lays bare the fragility inside, doesn't it? Even in major parties. When someone feels pushed to the wall, they might just threaten to burn the whole house down with secrets.
Financial secrets, secret meetings. These threats create huge risks, not just for individuals, but for the party's entire image and stability.
So here's something to think about. When internal politics gets to the point where accusations of corruption aren't just weapons, but shields, what's the real cost to the party itself? What's the price of buying silence? Remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this.